Okay, so the next thing that I like to prepare my homeowners for is the emotional ups and downs that they're going to go through on a construction project. In my 17 years of working in residential construction, the biggest issue that I have found is dealing with the homeowner's emotions. And a colleague of mine has actually written an entire book about this. It's called Managing the Emotional Homeowner, written by David Lutberger. And in this, David has this great chart, which I use all the time. This is really a great chart. It gives the homeowner the complete idea of what's going on throughout the whole process. So I have some copies of this. If you would like it at the end, come up and I'll give you one. I think I give it to every one of my clients. I think it's just the greatest thing. So the thing is that you can't just give it to them at the beginning and then have them forget about it. You've got to refresh their memory. So for example, I'm working on a custom home right now, and we were in the design stages for 2 years because it's in a master association and the design review committee was out of control. So my client was getting really frustrated. So like 9 months ago, we finally started construction. And so right about the time when we were just finishing framing, this guy's like over the moon, right? Because he's been waiting so long. And now it's like every day he shows up and like it's closer and closer to being done. So I pulled this out and I said, you know, Craig, I don't want to burst your bubble, but we're right here right now, right? So I just want to tell you what's coming up, right? Because the next thing we're going to do is rough in. So for the next month or more, we're going to be roughing in your electrical, your plumbing, your HVAC. And you're going to keep showing up, and there's not going to be any new walls. It's not going to look really much different than what was there before. And then we're going to end up all the way down here. So, and at that point, then we're going to start hanging drywall. And actually, it'll start moving up a little bit, because now you'll start to see the walls coming together. But after we hang all the drywall, well, then we're going to start taping and texturing and sanding. And that takes a long time, and it's really messy. And again, you're going to think like nothing is happening. And at some point, we're going to end up all the way down here. So I just am warning you, all right? But then at that point, you know, things will start to look up. Once we start to install painting and tile and the plumbing fixtures, you're going to think it's great. But I also want to warn you, because then at that point, you're going to want to throw a party. And I'll tell you right now, the house isn't going to be done. When you want to throw that party, it's not done yet. We're still going to have some finish items and a bunch of punch list stuff. So I'm just warning you.